Are you ready to take your dog's training to the next level? And do you want to add some fun and interactive tricks to your dog's skill set? Well, look no further. In this video today, we'll be showing you 10 easy and fun tricks that you can teach your dog in no time. From obedience commands to more advanced tricks, these tricks are sure to impress your friends and family. Not only will it be fun for your dog to learn new tricks, but it'll also strengthen the bond between you and your furry companion. So grab a treat and let's get started on teaching your dog some amazing new tricks. Number 1. Sit. Sit is one of the most basic obedience commands that any dog can learn. Teaching your dog to sit is an easy and simple way to begin building a foundation for more advanced training. It's also a great way to establish good manners in your dog. The first step in teaching your dog to sit is to attract their attention. You can do this by using their name, clapping your hands, or using a treat. Once you have your dog's attention, hold the treat in front of their nose and move it slowly over their head. This will naturally cause your dog to sit down as they follow the treat with their eyes. As soon as your dog sits, say "sit" in a clear and firm voice, and give them the treat as a reward. Now, as your dog becomes more proficient at the sit command, you can gradually reduce the use of treats and use praise and affection as a reward. With time, your dog will learn to associate the word sit with the act of sitting and will respond to the command even without the use of treats. Number 2. Stay. Another basic command that is essential in training any dog is the stay command. Teaching your dog to stay in one place can be very useful in many situations, such as when you're opening a door or crossing a busy street. It can also be an important command for preventing your dog from running away or getting into danger. To teach your dog to stay, start by having them sit or lie down. Once they are in position, hold your hand out with your palm facing them and give them the command, "stay." If your pup remains in the position, reward them with a treat or praise. If they get up, simply guide your pooch back into the position and give the command again. As your dog becomes more proficient at the stay command, you can gradually increase the duration of the command, asking them to stay for longer periods of time. You can also slowly increase the distance between you and your dog, asking them to stay while you move away. Number 3. Shake. Now moving on to the more advanced tricks, we've got the shake command. To teach your dog how to shake hands, they must first know the sit command and be able to stay in the sitting position. Once you've got them in place, keep a treat in your closed hand and wait until they sniff or paw at it. Reward them and repeat. Eventually, your dog will paw at your hand every time, and you can turn this into a paw shake. Only reward your dog once they've learned how to keep their hands in yours without pawing, or else they'll learn how to paw rather than shake. Or you can also have your pup sit in front of you. Then take one of their paws into your hands and say "shake" in a clear and firm voice. As you say the command, gently move their paw up and down. Reward them with a treat or praise as soon as they shake their paw. Repeat this process several times using the same command and hand gesture each time. Number 4. Roll over. After your dog knows how to sit and lie down, they are ready to learn how to roll over. Once your dog is in the down position with their belly on the ground, paws resting in front, and head facing up, you're ready to begin teaching the trick. Place the dog treat close to your dog's nose so they can smell and see it. Be alert in case your dog tries to snatch the treat before performing the trick. Your dog should turn their head to follow the treat. Move the treat so your dog has to roll onto their side to follow it. Then rotate the treat around, so they have to roll over to keep the treat in sight. As soon as your dog rolls over, say "roll over" in a clear and firm voice and give them the treat as a reward. Number 5. Play dead. Play dead is a great party trick that will most definitely impress your friends and family. Your friends are going to have their minds blown when you hold your finger like a gun and say "bang" and your dog falls to the floor to play dead. But unlike simpler commands such as sit or shake hands, playing dead takes a bit more time and persistence to master. Playing dead builds on basic commands like lie down, stay, and roll over. So be sure that your dog knows these tricks before you start teaching them to play dead. Use verbal command and hand signal that your dog is already familiar with to command them to their down position. Hold the dog treat between your first 2 fingers, a few inches above your dog's nose. Bring the treat over to their side, luring your dog to roll over to continue looking at the treat and say "bang" in a clear voice. When your dog is lying to the correct side, reward them with the treat and verbal praise. Repeat the action several times, rewarding your dog each time for lying on their side. Number 6. Speak. One of the more advanced tricks you can teach your dog, the speak or bark command, is a bit more challenging compared to simpler commands like sit or stay. But with patience and consistency, your dog can learn it. It's much easier for your pup to understand the bark command if they already know the quiet command. Still, it's not much of an issue if they aren't familiar with the quiet command. To teach your dog to speak, you'll need to first be able to elicit a bark from them. You can do this by ringing the doorbell, knocking on the door, or using a squeaky toy. Once your dog barks, say speak or bark in a clear and firm voice, and give them a treat or praise as a reward. Repeat this process several times, using the same command every time you elicit a bark. As your dog becomes more proficient at the command, you can start to give the command without any external stimulus. Give the command and wait for your dog to bark. When they do bark, reward them with a treat or praise. As you move forward with your training, be sure to mark a single bark at a time so your dog does not get the impression that you are rewarding them for barking wildly. Number 7. Kiss. Imagine being able to command your dog to give you a gentle kiss on command. Well, yes, you heard that right. You can teach your dog to kiss you on command. It may sound like a difficult task, but with patience, consistency, and the right training techniques, your dog can learn this trick in no time. Not everyone may enjoy a big, wet doggy smooch, but this trick is sure to go over very well with kids. Now, this trick is easier for a more affectionate dog to learn. However, most dogs can learn to kiss. To start training, encourage your dog to lick your face by putting a dog treat near it. Once they give your cheek a little lick, give a verbal command such as kiss and reward them with a treat. Repeat this process several times, using the same command every time your dog licks the treat. With time, patience, and consistency, your dog will learn to associate the command kiss with the action of licking your face. And before you know it, your dog will be giving you sweet, gentle kisses on command. Number 8. Spin. A cute and easy staple trick. The spin command is a fun and interactive trick that can add some excitement to your dog's trick repertoire. To teach your dog to spin, start by standing in front of them and holding a delicious treat near their nose. Say spin or turn around in a clear and firm voice, and move the treat in a circular motion around their head. As your pup follows the treat with their nose, they will naturally spin around. The moment they complete the spin, give them the treat and shower them with praise. Repeat this process several times, using the same command and hand gesture each time. Now, do you want to take it to the next level? Well, once your dog has mastered the basic spin, try teaching them to spin in a specific direction, left or right. This will not only impress your audience, but also challenge your dog's cognitive ability. Number 9. Beg. While the beg trick may seem like something to leave to the professionals, if you're a persistent dog parent with patience and high determination, it's definitely doable. In comparison to tricks like shake or spin, this trick may seem complex, but really, it's just as easy to achieve if you put the work and effort in. To begin teaching your dog to beg, get your pup into the sitting position and hold a treat up to their face. As your dog reaches to take it, slowly raise the treat above their head until your dog is on the hind legs trying to get the treat. Now, say beg or paws up to encourage them to follow a verbal command. Repeat the process several times until your pooch is able to beg on command without the need for a treat. At number 10, open and close a door. We've saved the coolest trick for last, which is the open and close a door trick. This trick should only be taught if you are absolutely certain that your dog won't be running outside too often, thanks to their newfound skill. While this trick is easy to teach to big dogs, smaller breeds will no doubt find it a little bit harder at first. Also, keep in mind that larger breeds could leave deep scratch marks on the door if they get too excited. So teach your dog to only open doors which have ropes or a stuffed toy attached to the door handle. This lets you choose which doors are safe for your pup to open. Now, it must be a lever-handled door. You can teach your pup to open a door, tie a rope or a toy to the door handle, and encourage the dog to tug the rope or toy. Once they tug on the rope or the toy, praise and reward them with a treat. And when your dog can open the door, you can hold the treat in a way that encourages them to jump on the door to close it. Alright guys, with that we've come to the end of our video of top 10 cool tricks you can teach to any dog. Thank you so much for watching the video. Did you find any of the tricks particularly interesting or challenging? Which one will you be trying out first with your dog? What other tricks can your dog perform? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun facts and queries like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.